We've been waiting for this day for a long time. The 1LE has always been a fantastic car. With the last generation, we stepped it up a notch. And with the new generation 6 Camaro, with all its attributes, the size, the weight, what we've learned and applied relative to powertrain and aerodynamics specifically with this car, and then adding it a V6 version, we've been so excited and waiting to do this for a long time, to share this with everyone, and can't wait to see it on the street. We've developed some special colors, for instance, from a design perspective, carried that signature detail of a matte black hood that carries the message of what this car is all about from a distance. The stance, the wheel design on both these cars are just, I think, extraordinary, and all gauged for one particular mission, and that is to be the fastest, most efficient on the track. I will tell you, the entire development team is incredibly honored and just, I think, excited about having received the Car of the Year award for the 6th generation Camaro. And I understand that because I know the passion that's gone into it, and to see that acknowledged, the thoughtful creativity on every level, whether it's design, engineering, manufacturing, so much passion around this. Winning the Car of the Year award has had tremendous impact on our design team in particular in the studio. A lot of hard work has gone into it, a lot of passion, a lot of commitment and sacrifice, I will tell you. And so having that award acknowledge the team's work, it takes us to another level. So going forward here on what we're working on now, for instance, it just accelerates that even more. When we talk and we listen to our customers, you can see in the 6th generation and all the different variants that we are coming forth with, that we truly do listen and we do take it seriously. It's not just something that we say, it's something that we take quite seriously at every level. And I can tell you, being in charge of the studio, we have not only understanding enthusiasts, but there are many of them are enthusiasts themselves and love this car. We live our work. Some of the key areas in listening to the customer that we had to respond to, they are incredibly passionate about, which is every inch of every millimeter of the car, in particular the proportion. The Camaro has to look like a Camaro, powerful, expressive, bold, and sculptural. And from a long distance away, you can tell that it is absolutely a Camaro. We grew upon that. Plus also the response, the communication that they wish it was a little lighter and a little bit smaller. We respond to that in the very fundamental decisions that we've made to create the 6th generation Camaro, which I think you can see. I think in general, or overall on this Camaro, and even as it applies to the 1LE version, is the true design. To me, what makes the difference between design and styling is that we work collaboratively with our partners, engineering, in particular their aerodynamicists, to develop these shapes that not only are incredibly seriously functional, but they're executed beautifully. So the proportion, the sculpture, all the aerodynamic surfaces work as a system that get the job done, but are also great to look at and communicate that special 1LE serious performance personality. The highlights on the 1LE from a design perspective, again, are its overall performance, its stance, it's lower, it's wider, the 285s and the 305 20s with wheels that look deep, they're open, they're lightweight, draw more cooling into the car. You can see the brake rotor, so you see this functional sculpture that says it's a serious car. That in combination with then just the beautiful execution of the 6th generation Camaro body forms, much more sculptural, serious. I kind of refer to it as having kind of a beautiful blade-like quality to it. It's lean and muscular, of course, but even the grille textures are done in a way to where they optimize cooling, incredible downforce for handling, and again convey a sense of a beautiful execution. I think listening to our customer more focused and capable from a design perspective means, and those are real attributes, in that every millimeter of this 6th generation Camaro, and even in particular the 1LE, has been scrutinized from a functional standpoint by virtue of working hand in hand with our aerodynamic partners in the wind tunnel, or with the computational fluid dynamics where it's done in the computer, both for cooling and downforce. And I think also fit and finish with our manufacturing partners all add to that serious focus and attention to detail. On this generation 1LE, the planets did align. Again, the fact that the car is lighter, more dynamically sound or efficient, the powertrains are just exquisite. All that we've learned from the previous generation, even racing, have factored into the new 1LE, and it's come together in a beautiful package that we're just so excited about getting it in the hands of our customers and getting it on the road and on the track.